Hello everybody, this is Terry Jeanette with Be Creative, and look what came in the mail today. So it's quite busy at our house today, but we're going to try to get that back porch ready for us to enjoy. So we've had a lot of fun mail today. Our ceiling fans were delivered, and the cushions that are ordered for these, they came this morning. And I ordered both those things just a couple days ago, so I'm really excited about them coming. I have this piece of fabric that I bought several years ago. In fact, I think it's been like 5 years ago. And it was not my first choice. It was like my only choice. There was nothing else available. And I actually got the last of what was available, so I'm hoping I have enough for the cushions. And funny thing is, there's this navy blue here that's gonna go with the cushions we got at Lowe's. And I think it'll be fine. Here's a table and the other 3 chairs. We do have a little bit of rust, but it's not too bad. My husband said it should sand off nicely and we should be able to get this painted and looking nice. So now let's tackle the cushions for those chairs. All right, so I've already pre-washed this and I've laid out my fabric. This is supposed to be soil and stain resistant. This is not going to be out in the elements. It will be outside, but it's going to be under a cover. Here are the cushion foams that came. And then my husband, he did cut me 4 of these wood forms. So it says here these cushions are 16 by 1 inch. I measured the diameter to make sure I was going to order the right size for these wood forms. When I read the little blurb about these cushions, though, it didn't say 16 inches, it said 16 and a half. So I was a little concerned that they might be a little big, but you know what? They actually fit perfect. So what I've done, I went ahead and I stacked the cushion and the wood because that's the thickness I'm going to want for this. And also I did pre-wash this and put it in the dryer so it will pre-shrink. So now all I have to do is cut around here. I got to figure out what that is, and then I need to make sure that I have enough to staple all the way around. And then I have to cut 4 of those. So I made sure there's enough room. Of course, it'll be the other way. It'll be this way. I'll take my staple gun and I'm going to staple. I need to make sure there's enough fabric all the way around. And there is. So now I've got to cut out 3 more of these. What I did is I just took what I cut and laid it on top of the fabric, and I'm going to cut another square out. And by the way, for something like this, you don't necessarily have to cut that selvage off. It doesn't matter. You're not going to see it. So, I mean, if you wanted to do that, you could, but it doesn't matter. I have them all 4 cut out, so I had enough. A little bit left over. Don't throw your scraps away because you know what? You can use them in other projects. So I'm just going to put this in my scrap bin. Now we've got to get the staple gun out and get these on the wood and the cushion.
My husband's got all the fans put up. Don't they look nice?
And I'm loving how the chairs came out. All we have to do now is tackle that table. Thanks for joining us, and y'all have a great day. This is Terry Jeanette with Be Creative, signing out for now. Bye-bye.